All right, so I'm here with the parents of U.S. Olympian Allie Raisman, Rick Raisman, and Lynn Raisman. So I just want to talk to you a little bit about, you've been, you've traveled with Allie during this whole thing, right? How long have you traveled with her?
I guess probably since she was 9 or 10 years old, I would accompany her to meets. So it certainly wasn't, the travel wasn't as extensive, and the distance and the frequency certainly wasn't that when she was young, but yeah.
When she was 2, you enrolled her in Mommy and Me gymnastics classes. Was there any kind of connection to that, or did you just kind of?
So I just did it. She had a lot of energy, and I thought it would be fun. All the kids did it, so it wasn't. There wasn't anything like planned out. Any, it just,
the Olympic
yeah, there
at that
wasn't
time.
any Olympic aspirations. It just seemed like a fun thing.
Yeah. Have you both of you had the time just to sit down and really think, my daughter's an Olympian? Have you really gotten to that yet? Has it just been
I don't
too?
think so at all.
No, it really hasn't hit us yet.
No.
But I
No.
know that the next morning I texted her and I said, do you know you're an Olympian? So it was pretty cool.
So it's still taking a little time to.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever think that she'd, it's been in her life since she was 2? Have you ever thought she'd really get to this stage?
I mean, maybe the last few years we hoped, but not when she was younger. I mean, she really liked it, and she would always do well, and I figured she'd do it in college, but it wasn't like, this is recent.
Yeah, I mean, after 2010 going to the World Championships, that's when at least we had in the back of our minds that, maybe she'd have a chance to make it. But, until it was named, you still didn't ever know for sure.
Right.
So that's the hardest part.
Right. The media attention, we're here. It's been everywhere. I'm sure it's a bit overwhelming. How have you been able to kind of deal with it?
I mean, it's okay. I mean, it was kind of wild. We went to the Needham local fireworks Tuesday, and they announced her, and everybody was asking for her autograph and taking her picture. So that was kind of like, that was a little weird.
Right.
But
She was kind of just in the open with all those people, so just hundreds of kids wanted to take pictures with her and stuff. So, but it's, we're kind of laid back, so we just sort of roll with it in a way.
Yeah. And the whole police escort, was that kind of just? Did that really kind of make you think, wow, my daughter's, really a big deal? Did that kind of spark anything there?
Yeah, it was a little weird, a little strange, but it was nice.
And when you watch her perform, were you both in San Jose?
Yeah.
When you watch her perform, what is kind of going through your head? Is it excitement? Is it nerves that she might hurt herself? What kind of goes through? You tell me. What kind of goes through?
It's exciting. It's nerve-wracking. I mean, anytime you watch your kid doing something, you want good things for them. So it's really exciting. The crowd at the venue was, unbelievable. The positive energy was really unbelievable. I've never been to a meet where it was like that before. But, it's nerve-wracking, too. So.
Yeah, it's difficult to watch, because you just want her to do well every time she gets up there. So, but, it's exciting.
Yeah. How do you? So you've traveled with her. How do you kind of juggle being, her mother, traveling with her, and even when I spoke with you on the phone, you kind of took over the phone call, and have you kind of acted as someone who kind of schedules the interviews?
I travel with her when she competes in America for breast and gymnastics, but when she competes for the United States, I don't travel with her. I just go on my own. So this particular meet, she was competing with USA. So, we were there, but we were different hotels. We really didn't see her that much. But, I mean, when I do get to travel with her, it is really nice. And it is kind of like you're juggling being the mother and making sure she's resting, taking care of herself. And, with the media, sometimes, people don't understand, the time is so limited. She just walked in the door at 1 o'clock. She's got to be back there at 5, and, she's got to leave early for traffic and stuff. So it's just, I do try to help her when I can see she's trying to say, no, I need to allow for time to rest and stuff. So, I don't know. know. I kind of got used to it quick. I mean, in the beginning, I wouldn't really say anything, but now I'm just like, nope, you can only have 15 minutes. You got to do this. You got to do that. So it happened quick.
Right.
Like we picked up quick.
So she has a younger brother and then 2 younger sisters.
Mm-hmm.
How have they kind of dealt with all this? Their sister's an Olympian. They've got all this media coming and that whole thing. That must be kind of difficult. That
Really
the spotlight's kind of
Yeah.
off them. And
I mean, they're excited. I mean, my son's 16, so he gets it a lot more than the younger girls. So, he's into it. He watches every single second and wants to go to every single meet. So, he's one of her biggest fans by far. The other girls love it too. It's just,
It's
They don't
different. I
understand
think they
it
don't
as
know
much.
they're just kind of like, oh, this is what she does.
they don't know that this is the biggest stage that there is.
right.
Yeah, no, I don't
Right.
think they're really thinking that.
I mean, they'll be excited now. Yeah, we can go to London. We can
Yeah.
do this. So, I mean, but
they're
no,
they're kind of excited
understanding
about
what's
it. Trip.
going on. Right. I mean, it'll be, we're going on vacation.
Yeah.
So, it's nice.
Yeah. All right. That's what you got from me.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Here, let me get you.
We're sitting here with U.S. Olympic gymnast and Needham native, Aly Raisman. Thank you so much for meeting with us today. So my first question is, when did you first dream of making the U.S. Olympic team?
For as long as I can remember, I always wanted to go to the Olympics, and I started gymnastics when I was 2 with mommy and me classes, and I always was very energetic, and I just loved it right from the start.
A lot of energy. That's a good recommendation from Mom. It's a good place to get it all out and run around and have fun. Did you love it from the start?
I really did. I loved it. I've always loved it so much, and even now that I'm training 7 hours a day, I still love it, and I still find myself going back to the gym every day no matter how hard it gets. I love a challenge, so it's a lot of fun.
7 hours a day, that's quite a marathon. What does it mean for you to represent the United States?
Representing the United States means everything to me. I've been dreaming of it ever since I was a little girl, and to be able to represent the United States of America is such a huge honor, and I can't wait. I'm so excited to go to London, and it still feels like a dream to me.
Have you ever been to London before?
I've never been to London, so it will be perfect because I get to experience the Olympic Village, but also get to see London.
Absolutely, it's going to be so exciting for you. What challenges have you faced throughout this whole journey?
Well, there have been a lot of challenges. I think that every day is a challenge. I mean, there's never a day in the gym where everything is perfect, and there's always something that you need to fix. So I think that being said, that's what makes me go back to it every day more and more. I mean, I'm always striving for perfection, and hopefully in London that will be when me and the other girls, that's when we hit our peak and that we do our best there.
You say you always strive for perfection. Is there anything that you do to let loose and have fun and be a teenager?
Well, yesterday I got to see some of my school friends, so that was really nice. And my school friends have been so supportive throughout this whole thing, and I always try to hang out with them on the weekends. But this year has been a little bit harder because I've just been really tired on the weekends. So we still text and keep in touch, but I'm definitely looking forward to next year where I can hang out with them more.
Have some nice relaxing days on the beach and just be a kid and have fun. What kind of role does your family play in all of this?
My family has been so supportive throughout this whole thing. My parents have been amazing, and of course without them none of this would have been possible. They always used to drive me to and from the gym, and my parents, they always cook meals for me, and they're always just so helpful and so supportive. And then my brother and my 2 sisters, they're amazing, and no matter how I do, whether it's good or bad, they're always supportive and always happy for me.
Do you have a favorite meal that Mom likes to make?
Well, I like fish a lot because it's really healthy for you, so my mom makes that. But I also, I start my day off every day with Kellogg's cereal and milk, so my mom buys that for me, so that's perfect.
Any advice, for the parents out there who want an Olympic child? Kellogg's cereal and milk, that's the secret right there. If you weren't competing in gymnastics, were there other sports that you would be interested in doing?
I did basically every sport when I was younger. I did baseball, basketball, ice skating, and soccer, and I had to choose between soccer and gymnastics. I was really good at soccer, and I was really fast, so I really liked it a lot, but I chose gymnastics over it because I loved it even more.
Do you get to play in any sports today? Do you get to, throw the football around or have any other fun with other sports?
I don't, but I'm looking forward to when I'm done, I'll be able to do other fun things. I like to do like volleyball and play football and just do like other fun things and just to play around. So but right now I'm just too busy training that I'm trying to focus all my energy on gymnastics.
What's your inspiration? Who are your heroes? Who do you look up to the most?
I think I just look up to anyone that goes to the Olympics because I think that every athlete really strives to be there. So anyone that accomplishes that, I definitely look up to and aspire to be just like them.
Anyone in specific?
Let me think. I guess that the girls, of course, the gymnasts, and definitely Michael Phelps because he won 8 gold medals at the last Olympics, and that's like basically unhuman and so amazing that he could do that. So definitely look up to him for all his hard work and dedication.
He is superhuman. What has been maybe a favorite memory of yours so far throughout this experience?
Well, this whole week I've just been like replaying in my head over and over again when they announced the team, and I would watch the video again and how we were all crying, and it's just such an amazing moment and so special, something that we'll always share for the rest of our lives. But it's also kind of funny to watch because we were all like crying like someone died. We were like freaking out, and then Kyla was the only one that was smiling. So it's just funny to look back on that, but it definitely motivates me because I want to be able to have those happy tears again in London.
Are you an emotional person?
I'm not that much of an emotional person. I definitely didn't expect to cry like that naming the team, but I think it just shows that we all work so hard and we all want it so bad. So just being named on that team was kind of like all we could ever ask for.
How close are you with your teammates?
We're so close. We're like best friends. We talk all the time. We text each other, and especially now, we're not only just a team, we're kind of a family now because we're working together for the same goal. So I'm really excited to be able to make memories with them in London. It should be a really great time.
Unforgettable for sure. Do you have a favorite Summer Olympics memory from a previous game?
I think just the 96 Olympics. I used to watch that over and over again when I was like 8 years old. My mom had the VCR tape, so I would replay it in my room like every single day. So I was really inspired by them, and I really want to be able to do what they did in London. They are the only USA team to win the team gold medal, so all of us girls, we really want to do that in London.
Where do you get your drive? You're so motivated. You're so passionate. You have the most incredible work ethic. Where does it come from?
I think that just everything I do in life, I try to put 100% in. And I think that the main thing is that I just really love what I'm doing and I have fun with it. And I always want to leave the gym every day with no regrets and know that I worked as hard as I could. I don't want to leave the gym thinking that I could have done an extra routine on an event or I could have done something better. So I like the feeling of being accomplished and going to sleep knowing that it was a good day.
You're heading to London soon. What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward to, besides competing, I'm looking forward to meeting the other athletes and just kind of experiencing the whole entire Olympic Village and just kind of being a part of the Olympic Games.
Allie, thank you so much for taking time out of your training to meet with us. We wish you the best of luck, and thank you so much. From here at NESN.com, I'm Alex.